Hello, everyone. It's Dman number 5, and we're back. Sorry that I was gone for a while. Life just got a bit complicated. I had to deal with some things, but I'm back. I'm here to talk about some certain Marvel news that's been happening and what's been going on. So let's get right into it. Echo has wrapped up a while ago, and it was an interesting series. I'm not gonna lie. I thought when I first heard that they were making Echo, I was like, okay, just spin off of Hawkeye. But I thought she was interesting. Again, like deaf character in Marvel can be done very well. And Vincent D'Onofrio was coming back and all this, and they kept hearing stuff about Daredevil. I was really into it. When I watched the first episode, thought it was great. Loved it. It's mainly just a bunch of flashbacks of how Maya got to where she is, and thought it was good. But then the rest of the season started to drag. I almost got confused by the end. What was it all about? Like, it almost felt pointless. Because she said she wanted to take down Kingpin. She wanted to, get bring a war to him and stuff like that. And there was going to be this huge war and everything. And it just kind of ends. But I still thought it was a good show. Again, it's TVMA, and it does have some pretty gritty scenes. The acting was pretty good. The main lead, there's a lot of pressure on her because she is deaf in real life. She's hard of hearing, and Echo is, or Maya is also deaf as well. So she has to make us connect with her. Like, we have to connect with her, and we also have to see everything through her perspective and understand what kind of world she lives in. And I thought they did a pretty good job with it. I'm fluent in sign language a little bit, so I was able to fact check some things. It was pretty good use of sign language and how it was used throughout the show. And I thought main lead, she was great. She did great. She was really good. Very good with facial expressions, which was really good. You could tell what she was thinking even without her signing, and she was greatly. I hope to see her again in Daredevil. Side characters were pretty good. The drama was a bit better. The drama was pretty good, but it felt like it was just going nowhere sometimes. Vincent D'Onofrio's in this, back as the Kingpin, and god damn it, have I missed the Netflix characters. I've missed Vincent D'Onofrio. When I first saw him back as Kingpin in Hawkeye, I was so happy, and then they did nothing with him, and it was so depressing. But he comes back here, and they give him a much more bigger presence, which is why I like. Kingpin should have this presence, even when he's not on screen, and they did a pretty good job with that. Vincent D'Onofrio, anytime he shows up, he does a great job playing the Kingpin. He was great here. He's probably the only other thing that made me want to keep watching the show. But Echo, solid show. It almost doesn't feel like it amounts to anything, but it's a solid show. And if you think Marvel is back, yeah, sure. It's better than some of the other TV shows that they put out. Definitely check it out. Venom 3 had its title card revealed with just the Venom name and then a big red 3 behind it. I've heard nothing about this movie except that it's done being written. It's going to start filming soon, and it is the last one in the trilogy. What I can gather from the last one is it's probably going to continue with the detective who got a piece of the symbiote in him, and he's going to become Toxin, which is what happens to him in the comics. And the Venom movies are pretty good at following what happens in the comics with certain characters, so probably do that. The only problem is they can't get fucking Spider-Man in their movies. But But yeah, nothing yet on this movie. There's every time with these Venom movies, there's always a Spider-Man rumor that goes around. I'm calling it. There's not going to be a Spider-Man cameo. There's not going to be a mention of. There might be, but like, there's not going to. Spider-Man's not going to be a big player in the movie. I'm just calling that. So if you think he is, don't give your hopes up. Madam Web is coming close to being released. I'm not looking forward to this one, guys. I wish Sony would just like stop trying to show off how they own the Spider-Man brand and do something cool with these characters. Like, it's weird that they will make something so spectacular like Spider-Verse and then put out Venom movies, Morbius, Madam Web, and it's like, what are you trying to do? Because they clearly have something planned that keeps getting backfired. Now, I don't know if that's a shared universe. I don't know if they're like planning to merge something. But actually, I heard a while ago that in Spider-Man 4, they're planning on merging all the Sony villains into this one, into the next one. I don't even think that's going to happen. There's no way that's happening. We already got a multiversal live-action Spider-Man. It was No Way Home. What I predict they're doing for Spider-Man 4 is they're probably going to have it be more grounded, and I would prefer that because it's been a while since we've had a grounded Spider-Man movie. It's mainly just been like Avengers level threats, multiversal threats. I would like him to go back to being a street level superhero, and there's been rumors Daredevil will show up in the fourth one, Kingpin will be in it. That's fine. Give me the street level characters for Spider-Man. That's what he is. But back to Madam Web. So much is being shown about this movie, and I'm not that interested. I don't know that much about Madam Web. I've done my research on her, and I still don't know that much. I still don't care enough. I will see this movie, and I'll give it a review, but right now it's looking like it's just going to be a bland one. It's looking like it's just going to be another superhero movie that comes out, and it doesn't look too promising. Deadpool 3. There's a lot going on with Deadpool 3 now. I'm so happy that this movie is getting the hype going, because for a while there was no hype. There was no hype, and I was so upset that no one was talking about it. So, filming has officially ended, given to us by Ryan Reynolds via Twitter post. Very emotional. And a ton of behind-the-scenes set photos have been leaked. And yeah, because they've been filming like on location and outside, and you've seen it, like Deadpool and Wolverine fighting in the void, them walking in that field. My prediction for this movie is overall story. It seems like Deadpool either kills the Fox universe or tries to save it, because there's so much going on with it, and you think you could get something with it, but you think you can figure out the story, but I just can't. It seems like what I've heard is that the TVA is involved. Deadpool and Wolverine are doing a buddy cop ride-along movie type thing, which is awesome. Seems like a bunch of past characters and actors are coming back, like James Marsden, Cyclops, something about the Fantastic Four, Sabretooth, Toad, and probably a bunch of others that haven't been leaked yet. But yeah, that's there's so much about this movie that you could figure out, but yeah, you couldn't almost piece together. I'm excited for this movie because it's the first official X-Men movie that's going to be considered MCU canon, and it's the only MCU movie that's going to be released this year in 2024. And Marvel is like hoping that this movie like gets the hype going again. And honestly, Marvel, you couldn't have picked a better movie because it's Deadpool. Everyone loves Deadpool. The first two were like blockbuster successes. And given all the leaks and all the behind the scenes stuff that's going on with this movie, I am positive that this will be a good movie. That this will be a really good one. It seems like that Disney hasn't tampered with it at all, and it looks like that it's just going to be a crazy Deadpool movie, and I'm really excited and looking forward to it. The release date is July 26th, and ways away, but we are getting the first teaser trailer for it and at the Super Bowl. Looking forward to it. I have no idea what to expect, but I'm excited. I'm excited for this. What else? Godzilla X Kong. There have been some trailers released, and I know I didn't talk about Godzilla versus Kong when all that hype was going on, but I'm a big fan of the MonsterVerse movies. I love giant lizard and giant monkey just kicking ass. It is my guilty pleasure of cinema. I love it so much. I saw Godzilla -1. I thought it was a great movie. It was just Jaws, giant lizard, and I fucking loved it. If you have not seen Godzilla -1, you owe it to yourself to go see it. Treat yourself to a good night out at the movie theaters and watch Godzilla -1. Just turn your brain off. Yes, it's not in English, but trust me, it's worth it. But yeah, Godzilla X Kong New Empire. It looks like that Godzilla and Kong are teaming up to take on Scar King, and it looks like a serpent type creature that'll be with Scar King. And yeah, this movie looks awesome. Trailer footage is pretty cool. I'm really excited. It looks like now that they've gotten so far into the MonsterVerse, it seems like they're starting to like go more crazier with it. And a lot of people don't like that, but you have to remember, these are movies about giant creatures that don't exist. We're way beyond like, this doesn't make sense. It shouldn't be happening like this. If we see Godzilla recreate the tail meme of him just like flying on his tail back and kicking someone, I will not complain. I will laugh and I will have a great goddamn time. These movies are not meant to be logical. These are not meant to be almost taken. They're not meant to be taken seriously in some way. They are the Fast and Furious of the monster movies. That's what they are. They are so crazy and so bonkers. You just have to love it. And I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. But guys, this has been Dman number 5. Thank you all so much for the wait. I'm sorry that I was gone for so long. I promise I'm going to try and get back on the daily schedule of posting twice a week as much as I can. And we will be getting back into some old video topics that we used to do. Like, we're going back to playing video games. We'll be doing some reactions, and I will be giving my theories on Marvel movies. Yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you have any suggestions for what I should cover next, leave it in the comments down below, and I'll try to get back to them. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye, guys. Good to be back.